Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Janelle's RV build. Today we break ground. First thing that I did was remove one of the panels from my trifold bed to save space, which is fine because I'm going to be sleeping alone for the foreseeable future. Next, I decided to take out this table futon set. I was pleasantly surprised as to how easy it was to remove this futon set. Once I removed the seat, then I used karate to break down this wall. Hiya! Then I proceeded to take out the second seat. This one was a little bit more challenging to remove the framing to it, so I just did that. Then I ripped out this cabinet unit, but look at what was behind it. Well, first of all, there was this daunting electrical situation, but look at all that mold, ew. Now it's time to remove this elevated floor. So I peeled off this vinyl, and then once all the vinyl was gone, I was left with this subfloor, and it had like a million tiny little screws in it. So once I unscrewed everything, I removed that subfloor, and all that was left is this steel frame. But I decided to call it a day. Day 1 done. And we're back. Day 2, baby. I didn't really get a lot done on day 2, so here's me taking out some of the steel frame. Here's me using the wrong kind of grinder. And day 3, we're on day 3. So I had to unbolt this water tank. Why am I talking so fast? But then I stabbed the... Okay, so this is day 4. My dumb butt forgot to drain the water tank before I took it out, so it was really heavy and got everywhere. But then I took out this battery. Now we're on day 5. I ate a banana. And I had to take out this, like, heating air system thing that was under the lifted floor, removing the rest of the steel frame and dealing with this electrical mess. And then I took a break because my brain hurt, and I didn't want to deal with it. So I moved on and decided that I wanted to take down the bathroom. Oh. And then I proceeded to take out the kitchen. Okay, now we're on day 6, and I continue to strip out the kitchen. Almost all of the screws throughout the RV were rusted, so whenever I would try to remove something properly, the screws would just snap in half. So I had to resort to using my big girl muscles to tear out most of the interior. Okay, so this is where I fricked up. So I cut that AC heating unit out when I knew I wasn't supposed to, but I did it anyway, and then this is what happened. Why did I do that? I almost threw the whole RV away, but I didn't, and I waited till night to get under the RV and try to fix the problem. This is me about 2 hours later. Okay, so this is day 7. I am nearing the finish line, but before I got started with my day, I had to clean up my mistake from yesterday. So all of this RV blood, aka radiator fluid, and then I proceeded to cut out the rest of the electrical wires and tear out this rotting floor. So after removing the first layer of the bathroom and kitchen floor, I decided to go ahead and start removing the upholstery and the ceiling and the insulation, which is what I was looking forward to the most, especially the upholstery. It was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. But this is a monumental moment right here, guys, because we hit fiberglass. I had to change because those pink coveralls were giving me a mad wedgie, but here's me pulling out the rest of the upholstery. Woohoo! Day 8. So initially I was going to keep the original bed, but it was rotting, so I had to remove the bed and the control panel that was in the cab. And then I had to remove the light and the ceiling panel that was on the pop top. Day 9, the last day of destruction. So I cleaned up the rest of the RV guts, did a little sweeping, and once I had access to the floor, I peeled back the vinyl, peeled back these fiberglass panels until we finally hit the metal floor. This last panel was a little bit more difficult, but eventually I got it out. And that's a wrap, folks. This RV is gutted like a fish. Your girl has a blank canvas to work with, baby. This definitely could have been done in a day or two, but I was only able to work on it a couple hours a day. But nonetheless, success. Here is my giant pile of health hazards. Anyways, stay rad, dweebs. See you next episode. Toodles!